Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, this is going to be an unboxing video. This should be some Underground Comics and God Shaper number 1, I believe. So, without further ado, today's beer, Foster's. Cheers, or I should have said cheers first, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Oh, Nidoking. Here's the list. Alright. These come from my comic shop, otherwise known as Lone Star Comics. They always do a really good job of packing the comics. Maybe almost a little too good. Oh, got some magazines here too. So I'm sure this should be fun. Alright, we'll start with the comics. Alright. So, alrighty. I've got some of these I've had in the past, like back in the mid-90s, when I started getting into like more like alternative comics and things like that. And then, without going into a whole big story, life happened, and I lost a good chunk of all my comics. But la-di-da-di-da, getting back into the things, and just sort of like watching people's videos, guys like Why Not Art and Comics Crack and ETA Nick and Solid Fullbin. It just really makes me excited to kind of go back and get back into like kind of back issues and get stuff that's off the beaten track, as opposed to always talking about the latest thing going on with Marvel or DC or whatever. So anyway, here's God Shaper number 1. All right. Slow Death number 3. Richard Corbin cover. Oh, this is a nice shape. Connie's from Mars number 2. Pound. Oh man, there's nudity on the cover. I don't know if I can get away with showing this on YouTube, but John Pound, is that his name? Pound. I'm trying to remember the artist. I'm not too sure. Commies from Mars number 6. I don't know who the artist here is. This I actually did have. This is one of the comics I had back in the 90s. I got some Freak Brothers. I've got Freak Brothers number 8. Whoop. First part of the 3-part Idiots Abroad. Number 7. I'm pretty sure this is one I used to have back in the day. I'm pretty sure this is the one where the Freak Brothers start a punk rock band. I think that's this one. Maybe not. Oh no, this isn't it. Oh, wait, let's see here. No, it is it. It is it. It's the last story. The Freak Brothers start a punk rock band. Knock 'em dead, kid. There's a funny line in here where he says, well, one of the guys says to the others, after they make their suits and everything, they go, we should like practice and learn some songs. And Frank goes, what? And contaminate our purity? Anyway, I used to have this, Freak Brothers #5. And the ones I had weren't like original printings or anything. They were like whatever, third printings or whatever. Obviously, most of these comics came out in the 70s and in the 80s, and I got them in the early 90s. So, Freak Brothers #2. Freak Brothers #1. I used to have whatever printing of this as well. And I got some interesting magazines here. I think these are Heavy Metal and Epics. Yeah, that's what we have here. So we have Heavy Metal, December 1980. I actually bought this as a kid from a cigar shop / magazine shop right when it came out, and I might have been like 12 or 13, and I was afraid the guy wasn't going to sell it to me because there's like some mild nudity in it, but he sold it to me, so all right. Epic Illustrated #6, Neal Adams cover. I remember having this. I think this has, I'm not sure if it's this one. I think this has a story that Neal Adams did for some rock and roll band. It was going to be some elaborate album package, but for some reason it fell through and didn't happen. So it kind of sat on the shelf for a while, and then it he sold it at Epic. Oh no, this isn't it. This isn't a one. Maybe it's in the next issue. Oh, here's some interesting stuff. Ad for the movie Excalibur. Top secret. This is some gaming thing. Oh, I actually remember this. Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams. I remember seeing the ad for this on TV, and then me and my friend, again, we must have been like 13-ish, 14-ish, went to see it in the theater, and even though technically we were probably too young to be getting into the movies, but what was I going to say? Oh, the ad on the TV had this blonde dressed as a nurse or whatever, and Tommy Chong was pretending to be a doctor, and there's some line about, oh yes, I love to look at your problems, or something like that. Anyway, that scene was totally cut out, and then Tommy Chong said something like on the radio, like promoting the movie, somebody called in and said, yeah, there's this ad in the trailer on TV, and this scene isn't in the movie. What happened? And he's like, oh yeah, they made us cut it out because of too much full frontal nudity. Okay. Anyway, this is Heavy Metal 1979. This isn't in great shape, but I don't think I paid more than like $1.50 for it. So. Oh, I'm looking at the back of that Epic. Outland. This is a Sean Connery movie. It just caught my attention because Jim Steranko actually did an adaptation of Outland, and then it was actually serialized in Heavy Metal, back in the day. And then what else I got here? And then I've got Epic from April '82. And this has another Harlan Ellison story. This has a Harlan Ellison story in it, and so does this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, okay. I think that is it. I got to thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a good day.